What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to the final part of this TOA guide. We have now arrived at the Wardens. As you can see, we got another helpful spirit, which we pick a life from, and then we open it up. There's a little bit of a deposit box over here. You can put your rest of your supplies in that you haven't used, so that you can have a clean sheet for the final phase. What I like to pick is 2 of each potion, 1 ambrosia, the liquid adrenaline, and the crystal scarab. Now what we do with the smelling salts, we put them 1 ahead, so that if we need to supply, we can get it instantly. Just put it in your inventory in a way that you will not be confused. Now with this setup, you can also choose to pick another ambrosia just to be safe over there. You can just pick it in here. And then let's go in here. Why we have 1 spot open is because we're going to BGS it first. So we don't have to drop anything. And that way you can just click withdraw 1 on the salts whenever you need it. Still got 4 minutes, so we're good. Now, how do you get a resupply? No. Now, about this fight, it's not that difficult, but it's a lot to remember. For the first phase, you're gonna click begin on Os Momentum. You have to stand over here and tank until the yellow UFOs. You will understand when that happens. There will be a few UFOs, of course, like I said. First will be red. They will cover 1 part of the room, and then the other half will be the yellow ones. That's when you have to move. You will see it in the fight. After that, we will get some spawns coming in from both sides. So balls will be spawning that will shoot upon you before you kill the obelisk. Usually in duos or more, 1 you'll have to spread out small shards. You'll have to like stand in 1 tile different. That's why I have these over here, these markers. You don't need them. You just need to stand 2 tiles away from each other, and then on the other side the big ball will appear. And you'll have to DD on this side. If you don't have a shadow, you will have to melee the first phase, and then after that you will have to switch to your ranged gear. If you have a shadow, you only have to shadow it. Now when that happened, the Aladin's Warden will spawn over there. We use this tile over here, which is, if you look at it, teleport, crystal, red, the first black, and then 4 tiles up south. Down south, that's good. That's the... Now this tile is perfect. You will see why when we are going into the fight itself. There will be 3 special attacks from the obelisk. 1 where skulls will shoot out of the obelisk and they will spawn on the ground. Let's say this tile over here is where the obelisk will, the ball will spawn. You can stand up to 2 tiles in a cross. Well, it's a plus actually. You cannot stand diagonal, you'll be damaged then, so you can only stand on a straight line or on the top side of that black skull, the red skull actually. The other one is a big X in the room that will appear. If you stand over here, you can skip it whenever it happens, so you'll have to see it in a minute, it will happen. And then the last one is the windmill. It basically makes a windmill over the entire room, covering 1/4, I think at a time. No, it's less, 1/6 I think. It will go over the room, so first it will start in the middle, then it goes over here to this area, then you will just have to step a tile up, and then just back. Once again, you will see it during the fight. Now, Aladinus itself has 3 attacks, so 1 being red, that is the magic attack, so if the red skull comes out, that's a magic attack, protect magic. The rock, you will see in the different style of attack, the different movement, what attack it is. You have the time until it hits you to pray. That's a range attack. It's just a brown rock that will go upon you. Then Aladinus has the ability to shoot out a blue big ball. It will shut up your prayer, and you'll have to click it again. A white arrow, white arrow will shoot upon you. That's protect from missiles, and a red sword will become swing into you. Protect from melee, that is. After the first phase, that's gonna be magic, by the way. The first phase is magic. There will be a red core on the ground. If you have completely filled up the energy bar, you'll have to DDS spec it. The first time, 5 DDS specs and 1 BGS hit. It's just enough time. The second phase, you just spend all of your DDS specs, and then you will start with the Void Waker, or claws, or whatever you have. You can also keep daggering it, and then at the final one you want to BGS, but it really depends how much you hit. Then there's one last attack that will be added in the second phase if you manage to 2 down it. If you manage to 3 down it, it will be 1 later. And that is the black core that will be shot at you. It will cover your entire tile, so if you stand on it, you will become a molten block basically, and you cannot move. Keep in mind, if you get hit by any of the special abilities, it will stop your prayer from working, so you'll have to click it again. It can stack you out. You might die the first time. But yeah, lots of information. Let me show you how this is done. Good luck if you are watching this right now. While you're probably you are watching this. But yeah, good luck if you're doing this soon. We're gonna stand over here. We're gonna BGS spec. That's a good spec, so we don't do it again. And then we swap to our mage gear. And there we go. That is what we're going to do. The first ability will spawn in a second. There you go, there's the bar. Here it comes. Now the red UFO's over here, so we don't do anything, we just keep our health up a little bit. And then we stay here until this bar is full. So here we go, here's the yellow UFOs covering the other side of the room. And now we just, yeah, hit the core, hit the thing. Here comes the small shards. In more than 1 people, you will have to spread out a little bit. It will deal massive damage right now on 39, so you'll have to heal. Other ball appearing, you want to stand over here on this tile with more people. Right now it's still going to hit me pretty big. And yeah, that's how you do this first phase. If it dies, it would be great. Okay, there we go. Now, we'll move over here to this tile. Be wary, those UFOs will not disappear whenever the boss stops. Everything in the entire raid will stop attacking you except those UFOs. They will stay, so don't stand in them until the end. So this is magic defense, and this is range. Perfect, it just shows both. Here's the skulls. As you can see, we have to stand as a cross, a plus, sorry. You can't stand where I was just standing. Yeah, there you go, you have to move. This is the white arrow. And another magic attack. Get ready, drink your potion in time, because he's going to die soon. And yeah, there we go. You spec it 5 times with your DDS. And you click your BGS and you hit it. It's all perfectly in time. If you miss a tick, you will not be able to do that. Switch to range, and now we are ranging. And this is the cross that was happening, so keep your eye on the floor and then just cross step it back. This is the black core. As you, like I said, if you can do down it, that will come up and yeah, make you a rock. You don't want that. So yeah, we are now gonna be waiting. This is magic. That's the windmill. Like I said, if you stand on this tile, you can just move up over there without any problems. And now you will spec it out. So if you stand over here and you move back with the cross phase, that basically means that he will step so perfectly fine for you that that the core will drop over here. So that's perfect. Yeah, Void Waker is a pretty strong one, so yeah, we will kill it now. Swap to mage, or if you don't have a shadow, swap to your range gear, and that's better that way. And now I cannot explain this. We're just gonna run. You start to the right, you walk to the left, and then the last attack is in the middle. That is just how it's gonna be the entire time. After a phase, there will be skulls being shot out of Tumakun's Warden, and you'll have to attack them with melee. Your weapon attack speed will be at 1 tick, so using a BGS is very satisfying. And that's how you're gonna do it. You need to kill them in time, otherwise you take massive damage. If you kill them, you will damage the Tumakun's Warden. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Here you go, I'll show you. So, you have to get into the rhythm with this. You have to get the feeling, because you can one-tick it all. You'll need to one-tick it if you are to go to Insanity, so keep that in mind. For the next bit, there will be the same one happening. This is just rinse and repeat. This is the easier part of the raid. The easiest part of the raid, so you have to just do this for a while. A little cheat code is using the partisan of the sun if you have it. And then just hit it for some HP. Oh, I fucked up. Alright, now as you can see, we didn't quite talk about it yet, but we get our friend Zabak over there on that side. He will be shooting the attacks at you that he's been shooting during the raid. So yeah, just pray accordingly. The jug or the boulder, just pray accordingly. Soon we'll also have Baba on the other side. Here, there you go, range. Baba will drop down the rocks on your head. You'll have to like move aside. There he is. So yeah, just move aside and start damaging again. Keep your prayers up. I forgot it a little bit, so we're gonna use that. It's more important that your positioning is correct than that you actually like kill it. Deal damage, what I mean, sorry. Make sure that your prayers are fine, make sure that your positioning is fine. So positioning, prayer, damage. That's how it goes. Alright. Usually I will drink my liquid adrenaline and then spec him out. I can actually still do that. Nah, for the sake of the guide, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep running around. Like, this is the final phase, the most hectic phase. Lightning will spawn under you. You'll have to keep moving. Just keep moving. Look where the shadows are. You also have to keep in mind what Zabak is doing. So, and also for this one counts. Safety first. Get your positioning well. And then go for the attack. If you get hit once or twice, it's fine. You still got Ambrosia that you can go ahead and use. It will overheal you, which is perfect. It will literally take... It will just take experience. It will just take experience. There you go. Now we've done it. We've completed the raid. Now let's have a look if it's a purple or not. I'm never lucky, so probably not. Nope, it's not a purple. And with that being said, if this was helpful for you, make sure to leave a like. Comment down what you thought was the best part of the series. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.